WWE is in a strange place right now. They have more female wrestlers on their rosters than they can effectively spotlight at any given time, and most of them deserve the spotlight. For whatever reason, up until now, the company has had some trouble finding compelling stories to tell for women outside of the title pictures on both Raw and SmackDown. This is Jon from Wood Brothers Wrestling, and here's why WWE should add a set of women's tag team championships as soon as possible. The WWE women's division has never been stronger and more exciting than it is right now. It's not exactly a bold statement, given that between Raw and SmackDown, WWE has a total of around 24 active, trained female superstars on their combined rosters. If you didn't realize the number was that high, it's probably because most of the TV time goes to the two women's champions and their current challengers. With very few exceptions, we don't really see anyone outside of the meaningless multi-women tag matches that they have almost every week on both shows. WWE has already established that it likes women's tag matches, so why not just pull the trigger on adding a set of women's tag team championships? Teams like the Iconics, Alexa Bliss and Mickie James, the former Absolution, the Riot Squad, Natalya and Ronda Rousey, they're all a perfect fit for this division, ready-made and ready to go. And then there's even more women who could be added along the way. That's without even considering the rise of two female horsewoman factions that seems likely over the next year or two. There has never been a better time to do this in WWE than in 2018. The arguments that I've heard against it just don't hold up. One of the arguments I've heard is that there aren't enough women currently on the roster to support it. Yes, there are, and math is going to help me out here. Like I said before, there are around 24 superstars currently in the women's division. With only 2 titles, that means only 1 in 12 women are holding titles at any given time. Barring Triple Threat and other specific match types, 2 more women are contenders for those titles. So, at any given time, 17% of the women on the roster are involved in title stories. On the men's side, that number is around 27%. Adding even a single set of tag belts increases that number by 2 champions and 2 challengers for a total of 4. That brings the total closer to 33%. That may seem a bit high, but it also still leaves 16 women without a title to chase, 12 of whom creative is still likely going to have nothing for. Another argument I've heard is about which brand would get the titles if they made them. It's both. After only 2 years of the brand split, WWE has decided to make every pay-per-view event cross-branded. That decision in itself has its ups and downs, and we'll talk about that another day. But one of the benefits is that it makes it possible to have titles that move across brands between Raw and SmackDown. And then I've heard that now isn't the right time to be adding titles. Now is the right time, both in terms of structure and of talent. In terms of the structure, WWE currently has 5 hours of main show every week to fill. They've already shown us that they're willing to give a fair portion of that time to building up and promoting their women's division. That's why we get all these senseless multi-women tag matches in the first place. By replacing those faceless, repetitive matches with meaningful ones that matter, and maybe adding a few more segments along the way to round it out, they could really build into something. Women's tag team titles could also be a form of future-proofing. We know for a fact that current NXTers are going to make their way to the main roster sooner than later. Shayna Baszler, Kairi Sane, Candice LeRae, Nikki Cross, there are a lot of them down there that are going to make their way up here, and not many women on the roster currently that I foresee leaving. It's hard to see any downside to the idea of giving more of these women opportunities to compete for meaningful rewards. Not everyone can be in the championship hunt all the time, and not hunting a title usually means not having a meaningful story. You don't have to look much further than SmackDown's Becky Lynch for an example. Becky should be at the top of SmackDown's women's roster. She has the credentials, talent, and charisma, and for a long time, she was there in the main event. Lately, though, she's lacked any real feeling of stakes to her matches, despite the fact that she still pops the crowd every single time her music hits. Sasha and Bayley have had similar trouble maintaining their momentum outside of the title scene. Even with the mini half feud they've been having, it's starting to feel flat and it's buried under the women's title scene. Since, for whatever reason, WWE hasn't succeeded so far in telling interesting stories within the women's division outside of the main event titles, the clear solution is to add these belts. It's not like there isn't some precedent for it. Not only have women's tag titles appeared in promotions outside of the WWE, but for 5 years in the 1980s, the division actually did exist within the company. So, did I make my case? Did I miss something? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, press that subscribe button and join us as we grow toward our first goal of 1,000 subscribers.